What's up, humans? Welcome to the Cyborg Kitchen. I'm Terrio, the vegan cyborg, aka the Bean Slayer. I'm here to show you how to whip up some delicious meals and tasty treats that don't have any animal products in them. Do you know why? Because peace begins on your plate. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. I don't think that's true, but we're going to make black bean soup anyways, and I live alone, so I feel perfectly safe in eating as much black bean soup as I feel like. Let's start off with the ingredients. I have them right down here.
Keep in mind that I'm only making enough for myself. If you want to feed your family, you're probably going to want to double this recipe.
There are plenty of ways to eat black bean soup, but my favorite is with chips. These are a touch of lime, just a touch.
Let's start by preparing our vegetables. Grab a piece of celery, slice it down the middle, and chop it up into a bunch of tiny little pieces. Now let's dice an onion. And lastly, the red pepper.
And now that we have all of our delicious vegetables chopped up, we're going to add them to a pot with oil. While that's simmering, I'm going to let you know how I feel, if you don't already know, about hot stuff. I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but I can't eat it. So you can at this point put in jalapeno peppers or jalapeno seeds or whatever you want to make it hot and spicy. I'm not doing it, but I am going to add some garlic. So we're going to let these onions and peppers and celery just get a little bit sweaty in your pot, adding the garlic, and then we can add a few of the spices. Alright, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt each. And then 1 tablespoon of cumin. Now, just because I like it and I think it belongs in a lot of Mexican dishes, I'm going to add some, what's this stuff called again? Oh yeah, chili powder. It's a tricky one to remember. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon. Now that everything's all spicy, we can add 1 can, because as per usual, I'm making it for 1 person, of black beans with the juice. That's 19 fluid ounces of black beans. 2 cups vegetable broth. And now that it's all simmering, we're gonna let that go until it gets to a boil. And then we can just let it simmer away for 30 minutes while I starve to death waiting to taste it. I realize that black bean soup is already pretty vegan and you don't really have to substitute anything to make it vegan, but it's just like one of my very favorite things to eat lately. And I wanted to share it with you, so I hope you enjoy it. 30 minutes until the next step. What's up, V-Gang? It's almost been 30 minutes, so it's time to finish off the rest of the soup. Just have to wait for the timer to go off. There it is. Let's check out what we got in the pot. Well, it looks like we have exactly what we left in there. Bunch of vegetables and beans. So the next step is to put half of this into a blender. If you have an emulsion blender, that's probably the best way to do it. I don't, so I'm gonna put it in the Vitamix. So I have half of the soup in this cup, and we're just gonna pour it in the blender, give it a little mix. And then we're going to take it over to the pot with the rest of the soup and mix it up. Now you can make this into a dip pretty easily if you just use less liquid, but the soup is delicious. And I like eating it with a tortilla chip. Just something about a tortilla and bean soup. Yep. That lime chip gives it a nice little kick. That's it for this one. I hope that everyone is staying safe out there. You're keeping your social distance from people, but having a good time still. I'm gonna eat my bean soup, go watch a movie, relax, call it a day, because it's now nighttime. Good night. Goodbye.